Hey guys, I needed a little bit of help to see if I'm on the right path or not. So I'm trying, we have a little bit of a problem with water and wastewater. So we have bananas here. Bananas are heavy feeders. So we have wastewater that comes from this temporary pen. Um, and so my thought is we have a problem with mosquitoes too. So it's been where they just have this water coming here and there's always a bunch of mosquitoes. So these banana plants, these banana trees have been pretty healthy. We have some bananas growing up there, and when it had the flower, it was like one of the biggest flowers I've seen on a banana tree. It was really huge. So I'm thinking that this tree is very healthy because it's here next to the wastewater. So as I'm moving some of the trees around, transplanting, I'm thinking that I will transplant and put some banana trees here, all the way here, and then make this path where it goes over here, and I put some more banana trees along this way. So I'm thinking to go make the path to go this way and then have it come over and then have come this way and have more trees on this side and have it kind of snake back and forth and have a bunch of banana trees in between so that the roots can go in and absorb all the nitrogen, and so then it will snake through and slowly clean the water. And then once it gets to the very end, maybe it will be weak enough where I can introduce the duckweed. But so that's kind of my idea. I made this trench a little bit more shallow, more skinny and deep, so that there's less surface area for the mosquitoes. But I made it deeper and tried to make it kind of close to where I transplanted those bananas so that as they grow, they can reach their roots over to absorb the nitrogen from the waste and help clean the water. So yeah, I planted this one, I think yesterday or the day before. And then I planted that one today. So my thought is I'll keep planting some more here along until we get over, and then continue planting all the way over. And like I said, continue snaking and plant some over in between, where I'll have some here in the middle and then have a septic line or a line for the wastewater to go. So that's kind of my thoughts. We had some rain, and luckily I thought it was going to continue for a couple of days, but it hit hard. And then it stopped. So here's the well. The well is almost full of mosquitoes right now too. So that's kind of the problem, is too much water and wastewater. And so one idea that I had before was to get wood or sawdust, wood powder, and that's what's here. But then we can't get it for free, or at least the place we tried, they said that it was only that much we could get, and we couldn't get more. So we're trying to clear up this area here so that we can build a bigger pen. Rafi did a really good job on trying to clean that up. And then we're going to do another temporary septic. But this was a garden before we bought this area. It was like a garden area. So it has some natural hills, like waterways. I'm thinking that I might do this strategy over here too. So that's why I planted these banana trees over there. And I'm thinking I might try to do that strategy, but I don't want to come over here too far because this is where we're going to be building our pens. So I'm thinking maybe I'll use what's already here and maybe make it snake back and forth. Maybe I'll have to close off some of the areas to make it snake back and forth, and then plant a bunch of banana trees on the hills so then it can snake back and forth and then become clean by the time it gets to the end. Anyway, that's my idea. I don't know if I'm too crazy or what, but that's one idea for this problem I have. Because even so, here's what we had for the septic. So it's full of water, completely full. And I mean, the Azolla is nice, so I was able, because it's up high, I was able to grab Azolla out to put into the pig's feed. But yeah, having so much water is kind of a problem, because we have so much. But bananas, I found, you know, when we cut a banana down or when we cut into it, there's so much water in it. So my thought is that banana trees absorb a lot of water, but when they're in a cluster, they kind of compete against each other for nutrients and water. So my thought is, okay, I'm going to take them out and then transplant them in the hill area and let them absorb the nitrogen, the wastewater, and absorb the water and help me clean as well. But if you guys have any other good ideas on what to do with all the water and the wastewater and how to deal with the mosquitoes, please let me know in the comments, because that's one of the bigger issues that I'm finding right now is the mosquitoes, too much water, wastewater, trying to deal with it all. And yeah, so if you could please leave a comment for me, that would be wonderful. All right, and that's my farm update of just these issues. If you could help me out, I'd appreciate it. Thanks.